Article 517 of the National Electrical Code is applicable to healthcare facilities, and this includes physical therapy centers. The general wiring must adhere to National Electrical Code Chapter 3 concerning conductors, overcurrent protection, and grounding. For lighting, aim for minimum illumination levels. In exam rooms, this is often around 100-foot candles, while other areas should have at least 50-foot candles. Emergency lighting is mandated for egress paths, ensuring people can safely exit during a power outage, and around critical equipment areas to maintain essential functions. Regarding receptacles, hospital-grade receptacles are typically not required in small fitness centers that have 4 exam rooms. General-purpose receptacles will be sufficient. All electrical equipment should be listed for healthcare use and comply with the mandates set in National Electrical Code Article 517. Electrical safety testing, abbreviated EST, should be performed following the NFPA 99 guidelines. National Electrical Code Article 517 demands emergency power systems for healthcare facilities that have specific functions, like operating rooms or critical care units. However, for smaller fitness centers featuring only 4 exam rooms, a generator might not be an absolute necessity. Battery backup lighting is generally considered acceptable for emergency egress in any areas with critical equipment, given that the battery's capacity offers a runtime of at least 90 minutes. Other things to consider are building codes that might have extra requirements for physical therapy centers, which can include accessibility guidelines and necessary signage. Specific requirements can change based on the facility's size, its overall scope, and its geographical location. It is highly recommended to consult with a qualified electrical engineer to guarantee full compliance with all applicable codes and regulations. The purpose of the National Electrical Code, or National Electrical Code, is to provide standards for safe electrical installations. It covers various aspects of electrical systems, from wiring methods to equipment specifications, to minimize fire and electrical shock hazards. Physical therapy centers, like all healthcare facilities, have unique electrical needs due to the presence of medical equipment and patient care areas. Article 517 of the National Electrical Code addresses these specific requirements to ensure patient and staff safety. General wiring within a physical therapy center must adhere to Chapter 3 of the National Electrical Code, which covers wiring methods and materials. This includes selecting the appropriate conductor sizes, insulation types, and wiring methods for the specific application. Proper grounding is also crucial to minimize the risk of electrical shock. The National Electrical Code specifies minimum illumination levels for various areas within a physical therapy center. Higher illumination levels are required in exam rooms to facilitate accurate diagnosis and treatment. Emergency lighting is essential to ensure safe evacuation during power outages. This lighting must be powered by a reliable backup source, such as a generator or battery system. In general-purpose areas of a physical therapy center, standard receptacles are typically sufficient. However, in areas where medical equipment is used, hospital-grade receptacles may be required. These receptacles are designed to provide a more reliable connection and reduce the risk of accidental disconnections. All electrical equipment used in a physical therapy center must be listed for healthcare use and meet the requirements of Article 517 of the National Electrical Code. This equipment must be properly installed and maintained to ensure safe operation. Electrical safety testing should be performed regularly to identify and correct any potential hazards. This testing should be conducted in accordance with NFPA 99, which provides guidelines for healthcare facilities. Depending on the size and scope of the physical therapy center, an emergency power system may be required. This system should be capable of providing power to essential equipment and lighting during power outages. The National Electrical Code specifies the requirements for emergency power systems in healthcare facilities. In some cases, a generator may be required to provide emergency power. However, in smaller facilities, a battery backup system may be sufficient for emergency lighting and critical equipment. Building codes may have additional requirements for physical therapy centers, such as accessibility and signage. These requirements vary depending on the location of the facility. It is important to consult with a qualified electrical engineer to ensure compliance with all applicable codes and regulations. The electrical engineer can assess the specific needs of the physical therapy center and design an electrical system that meets all safety and performance requirements. They can also help with the selection of appropriate equipment and materials. Regular inspections and maintenance are essential to ensure the continued safety and reliability of the electrical system. These inspections should be performed by a qualified electrician. The National Electrical Code is updated every 3 years to reflect changes in technology and industry best practices. It is important to stay up to date on the latest requirements to ensure compliance. Consulting with electrical professionals could help ensure the safety and functionality of electrical systems in physical therapy centers. Electrical safety is paramount in healthcare facilities to protect patients and staff from electrical hazards. Proper design, installation, and maintenance of electrical systems are crucial for achieving this goal. The National Electrical Code provides a comprehensive set of standards for electrical installations in healthcare facilities, including physical therapy centers. By following these standards and consulting with qualified professionals, physical therapy centers can ensure a safe and reliable electrical system. The safety of patients and staff depends on it. Let's go into more detail about specific aspects of the electrical requirements. First, let's consider grounding, which is crucial for safety. The National Electrical Code specifies requirements for grounding electrical systems to minimize the risk of electrical shock and equipment damage. In a physical therapy center, grounding is essential to protect patients and staff from potential electrical hazards. The grounding system must be properly installed and maintained to ensure its effectiveness. Next, let's discuss overcurrent protection. Overcurrent protection devices, such as circuit breakers and fuses, are designed to protect electrical circuits from overloads and short circuits. These devices are essential for preventing fires and electrical damage. The National Electrical Code specifies the requirements for overcurrent protection in healthcare facilities. Now, let's consider wiring methods. The National Electrical Code specifies approved wiring methods for various applications. In a physical therapy center, the wiring methods must be suitable for the environment and the type of equipment being used. Proper wiring methods are essential for ensuring the safety and reliability of the electrical system. Regarding lighting, the National Electrical Code provides guidelines for illumination levels in various areas of a healthcare facility. Adequate lighting is essential for patient care, staff safety, and overall functionality. The lighting system should be designed to provide the appropriate illumination levels for each area of the physical therapy center. As for receptacles, the National Electrical Code specifies the requirements for receptacles in healthcare facilities. Hospital-grade receptacles are designed to provide a more secure and reliable connection than standard receptacles. These receptacles are often required in patient care areas where medical equipment is used. As far as equipment goes, all electrical equipment used in a physical therapy center must be listed for its intended use. This listing ensures that the equipment has been tested and meets safety standards. The equipment must be properly installed and maintained to ensure its safe operation. Emergency power systems are an essential part of any healthcare facility, including physical therapy centers. These systems provide backup power in the event of a power outage. The emergency power system should be capable of providing power to essential equipment and lighting to ensure patient safety and continued operation. Battery backup systems are often used for emergency lighting. These systems provide power to lighting fixtures for a specified period, typically 90 minutes. Battery backup systems are a cost-effective way to provide emergency lighting in smaller facilities. Generators provide a more comprehensive emergency power solution. These systems are capable of providing power to a wider range of equipment and lighting for an extended period. Generators are often required in larger healthcare facilities. Electrical safety testing is essential for identifying and correcting potential hazards in the electrical system. This testing should be performed regularly by a qualified electrician. The testing should include visual inspections, insulation resistance testing, and ground impedance testing. The results of the testing should be documented and used to identify any necessary repairs or upgrades. Regular maintenance is essential for ensuring the continued safety and reliability of the electrical system. This maintenance should include cleaning equipment, tightening connections, and replacing worn parts. The maintenance schedule should be based on the manufacturer's recommendations and the specific needs of the physical therapy center. Staying up to date on the latest requirements of the National Electrical Code is essential for ensuring compliance and safety. The National Electrical Code is updated every 3 years to reflect changes in technology and industry best practices. Consulting with a qualified electrical engineer is recommended to ensure compliance with all applicable codes and regulations. An electrical engineer can assess the specific needs of the physical therapy center and design an electrical system that meets all safety and performance requirements. In addition to the National Electrical Code, other codes and standards may apply to physical therapy centers. These codes and standards may include building codes, fire codes, and accessibility codes. It is important to be aware of all applicable codes and standards and to ensure compliance with them. The electrical system in a physical therapy center is a critical component of the facility. Proper design, installation, and maintenance of the electrical system are essential for ensuring patient and staff safety, as well as the continued operation of the facility. By following the requirements of the National Electrical Code and consulting with qualified professionals, physical therapy centers can ensure a safe and reliable electrical system. Additional considerations for physical therapy centers include ensuring accessible outlets, adequate space around electrical panels for maintenance, and surge protection to protect sensitive equipment. Furthermore, it's crucial to have a documented electrical safety plan that includes procedures for responding to electrical emergencies and training for staff on basic electrical safety practices. Regular inspections by qualified electricians can help identify potential problems before they become hazardous. All electrical work should be performed by licensed and insured electricians who are familiar with the National Electrical Code and healthcare facility requirements. Proper labeling of circuits and equipment is essential for facilitating maintenance and troubleshooting. Consider using energy-efficient lighting and equipment to reduce energy consumption and lower operating costs. Implement a preventative maintenance program for all electrical equipment to extend its lifespan and prevent breakdowns. Keep accurate records of all electrical work, inspections, and maintenance activities. It is recommended to use tamper-resistant receptacles, especially in areas accessible to patients. Consider installing ground fault circuit interrupters, called GFCIs, in wet locations such as bathrooms and near sinks. Ensure proper ventilation for electrical equipment rooms to prevent overheating. In areas where flammable materials are stored or used, explosion-proof electrical equipment may be required. Regularly test emergency lighting and power systems to ensure they are functioning properly. Provide adequate signage to identify electrical hazards and emergency procedures. Encourage staff to report any electrical problems or concerns immediately. Partner with a qualified electrical contractor to provide ongoing support and maintenance services. By following these guidelines, physical therapy centers can create a safe and reliable electrical environment for patients, staff, and visitors. The National Electrical Code serves as the foundation for safe electrical practices, and compliance is essential for protecting lives and property.